In this video, we're going to look at minor chord families and diminished chord families. The first minor chord family we're going to look at is a minor seventh family, and we're going to be in C minor for this. Just to review, the C minor chord contains the note C as the root, E flat as the third, that's a minor third, and G as the fifth. Together it will sound like this. The minor seventh is similar. It has C as the root in the bass, E flat as the third, G as the fifth, and then it adds a minor seventh interval above the root note, in this case B flat. That's the sound. The next chord, the next inversion rather, first inversion, has the E flat in the bass. It sounds like that. The second inversion has the G in the bass and sounds like this. And the third inversion has the B flat in the bass and sounds like this. Now, diminished chords are chords based on a stacking of minor thirds. If we remain in C tonality, we're going to have a C in the root, the minor third, E flat, but then we're going to have a diminished fifth, which is a minor third above the E flat. So it will sound like this. Now, for a diminished seventh chord, we're going to add one more minor third above the fifth, which is in this case a diminished fifth, so from F sharp to A. So the whole chord will sound like this. It's a little bit like the old silent movie sound. When the villain arrives, you might recognize that. So this is a symmetrical chord, and each of the inversions will have the same groupings of intervals, minor thirds. Here's the root position. Here's the first inversion. Do you hear the minor third, minor third, minor third? Here's the second inversion. Again, minor third, minor third, minor third. Here is the third inversion. Minor third, minor third, minor third. Let's play them in succession. Now let's look at a half diminished chord. This is a chord that's similar to the diminished seventh, except instead of having this F sharp to A here, we're going to have which is a diminished seventh from the bass, we're going to have a minor seventh from the bass note. So we'll still have the minor third between the first and the third degrees of the chord. The root and the third will have this diminished fifth between the root and the fifth, but then we'll have a minor seventh between the root and the seventh. And it will sound like this. This was a chord made popular at the end of the 19th century and throughout the 20th century in jazz and classical music. That's the root position. Here's the first inversion, second inversion, and third inversion.